It's high noon.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Broncos Gaming World video. Today we're taking a look at the Cadian Command Squad for the Astra Militarum. I've got a squad that I had painted a long time ago. It's one of the first ones that I ever did. Well, one of the first ones I've done since I got back into playing 40K. So I'm excited to show that to you guys, and we'll do a breakdown of the data sheet here coming up next. Alright, so here's my painted Cadian Command Squad. All done with Speed Paint 2.0 from Army Painter. The brownish decay, ruddy fur, the black along with the orc skin is the green. And then I went with the variety of reds, the poppy red, bright red, along with the maize yellow to give some of those yellow accents, especially on the sword for the Cadian commander right here. His armor is done with the Talos bronze, which in hindsight I don't love, but overall I think that the unit came out okay. They definitely came out looking a little dirty, but overall I'm pretty happy with them. They definitely kind of give you a little bit of that grim dark look, which is not really my style, but you know what, I still am pretty happy with them. Alright, so let's take a look here at the Cadian Command Squad. So the basic stat line is pretty much the same as any other Imperial Guard soldier. Move 6, toughness 3, save 5+. The commander has 3 wounds. The veteran guardsman only has 1. Leadership 7, and objective control of 1. So the only real difference between the veteran guardsmen and the regular guardsmen is that typically in close combat they get an extra attack. I think that's pretty typical across the board for 40k, so no big deal there. Uh, the big thing that differentiates like the command squad from just your normal squad is that they do get some specific special war gear, as well as they do have the Cadian commander with them. So the commander typically comes equipped with a pistol of some kind and a close combat weapon. I would typically look at in 10th edition. You're talking the plasma pistol. If he's able to take it, which I don't know if they can. It doesn't look like he can actually take the plasma pistol here. Let's look here. Let's see. Cadian Guardsman. Last pistol, yeah, with plasma pistol, and he can even have power fist or power weapon. So yeah, you're going to be taking the plasma pistol with the commander. Plasma pistol power fist typically is what I would say you're taking, because you're going to get the 3 attacks, the strength 6 with a -2 AP, damage 2 out of the commander, and then you're going to get 4 veteran guardsmen in that unit. At minimum, you need to take 2 of the 3 special war gear options. So let's take a look at those real quick. So you get special war gear option. You get the Master Box. Allows that each time an officer in the bear's unit issues an order, it can issue it to an eligible unit within 24 inches. That's a must-have. You've got to have it, because otherwise the voice of command only works for like 6 inches, I think. Then you have the Meta Pack. That's the other one that's just a must-take. Gives the units, the bearer of the unit has a feeling no pain of 6. Now, not great, but a feeling no pain of anything is better than nothing. The one that you don't have to take, but I still recommend it, is the Regimental Standard. You get to add 1 to your objective control for each model in the bearer's unit. And considering that odds are you're going to attach the Cadian Command Squad to a 20-man Cadian blob, and probably have another character like Ursula Creed or Castellan, you'll have like a 26 or 27-man blob of dudes. You're definitely going to want that objective control of 3 of +1, giving all your normal Cadian troopers a 3 objective control, and all the members of the Cadian Command Squad a 2. And if you do have another character, although they're going to have a objective control of probably 2 as well. So and then you'll have one extra guy. Let's say you take all 3. You'll have one extra guy, and he'll get to pick from any of the random weapons that you can put. You can give him a grenade launcher. You can give him a plasma gun, a melta gun. Then you can give him a power fist. I think the model up here, he's got a bolt pistol and power fist. I think you can go that route if you wanted to do a little bit more close combat. My recommendation is the plasma gun. I would probably end up giving him a plasma gun, just because he's it gives him some punch, to go along with the rest of the squad. And, a 20-man Cadian blob's going to have four special weapons in it, plus the plasma pistols plus the plasma pistol for the commander. The Cadian squad can't take anything special. We'll get into the Cadian squads here down the road when I do a breakdown of their data sheet. But then let's look at the abilities for the Cadian command squad. So they have leader, of course. They have voice of command that allows them to actually give orders. And then they have Cadia stands. It says, while this unit contains a Cadian officer, you can ignore any and all all modifiers to the characteristics of the models in this unit, and any roll or test made for models in this unit, excluding modifiers for savings throw. So yeah, obviously they're still going to get modifiers for their savings throw no matter what. But anything that would arbitrarily reduce your objective control outside of being battle shocked, or anything that would reduce your leadership or your toughness. So like the funk from Nurgle that lowers your toughness, that doesn't do that to the Cadians. None of that stuff. Only things that modify stave. So actual AP would actually do anything, or anything that reduces your movement or anything. So like another Imperial Guard army hitting you with the Earthshaker shell. Yeah, these guys don't care about that. And then last but not least, they do have the ability to give orders. This says the officer in this unit can issue one order to a regimental unit. So overall, not too bad. I mean, they're pretty typical. I think Cadian Command Squad comes in 65 points in the current point structure here as of late 2023. I mean, they're good at what they do. I wouldn't say that the Arcadia Stands ability is fantastic. There's definitely situations where it's going to be really good, but universally, I don't think it's anything great to write home about. You do get a good variety of weapons. If you did want to choose to not take like the Medipack or the Boxcaster or the banner, you do get more abilities to swap out for other weapons. So yeah, he says you can one guardsman can swap the las gun and regimental standard and replace with one of the following. Same thing here. You can replace all their crap with some stuff to make the squad a little bit more combat heavy, but that's not really what they're here for. The Cadian Command Squad, all your command squads, they're here to make the other squads in your army better. They're not really here to fight. They're here to soak wounds for your leaders, and they're here to actually make the rest of your army stronger just by being on the board. That's why the standard is a good thing to have. That's why the med pack is good to have, because that med pack works for everybody in the squad. So you have a 20-man blob attached to them. All those guys get the 6+ feel no pain. Again, 6+ not fantastic, but it's basically a second armor save. It does really good job against like one wound weapons. So there you go. Cadian Command Squad. Are they great? No. Are they needed? Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Get some extra. You can get some extra special weapons in there, and any ability to give orders is huge, because without them, an Imperial Guard army just gets stomped off the field. It's tough without your orders. Ideally, when you build your army, you want to try to make sure you can give as many orders as you do have squads that can get them. That's tough to do, but you can pull it off. Pair these guys with like Ursula Creed, then you're throwing 3 orders out at 24 inches. You pair them with Lord Solar, you're throwing 4 orders out at 24 inches. Those are the 2 guys that you're definitely going to want to put them with. You put them with a Castellan, they can do 2 orders. The Castellan's ability allows you to fall back and still be able to fight. So that's kind of nice if you pair them with that. But yeah, throw these guys in a 20-man blob with another Cadian character. You should be good to go. All right, well, guys, until next time, please consider liking and subscribing here on Bronco's Gaming World. And until next time, folks, please take care.
Boom goes the dynamite.